The Phyrexians are invading all the known places of the multiverse, and with them they are bringing new card types. In this video we're going to take a deep dive and looking at all the new stuff that March of the Machines are bringing to the table, so stay tuned. In March of the Machines we're going to see something new. We're going to see team-up cards, and team-up cards are cards that combine two legendary creatures into one legendary creature. So for instance, Linvala and Drana are combined into one legendary creature card, and this card draws on the abilities from both cards. This is something new and it's going to be interesting, and it seems like the idea or the philosophy behind these cards is that the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Exactly. So if you have a look at the screen, you can see all of these different cards, and they are called team-ups. I think there was a missed opportunity to just call it a mashup, but that might not sound equally as stylized as team-up. So these are some very unlikely creatures. We get a frog, angel, horror. We have a lot of really fun cards combined together, and the whole idea is that unlikely allies are partnering up to make sure that they can fight their enemy who are trying to take over the plane that they live on.
How these cards are going to fare on the long run is hard to assess at the moment, because some of these cards look kind of powerful and some really doesn't.
Okay, so I think we will have a couple of new commanders or commander cards in our hands here, but probably also some that will be soon forgotten. But I have to say that Drana and Linvala is going to come back to haunt you, because that is going straight into my Kalia of the Vast deck.
Another creature to kill. Another thing that March of the Machines is going to bring to us is Multiverse Legends. And Multiverse Legends is 33 cards, legendary creature cards, that are going to be inserted into a special slot in all the packs of this set. They are going to resemble Strixhaven's Mystical Archives cards, and are going to resemble the Brothers War Retro Frame Artifact cards. But these cards, there's only 33 of them, and they are all legendary creatures from the multiverse. And these creature cards are going to have the same legality as the card they feature. So if you get Ragavan Nimble Pilferer, and yes, he is actually in this set, he is going to have the same legality as the original Ragavan.
These Multiverse Legends are going to be found in each and every pack in both draft, set and collector. So beyond these cards being very exciting and interesting, we've seen Ragavan already, we've also seen Atraxa, praetors voice. These cards are going to be hot, and they're going to be very interesting because they're getting a special treatment. The framing will be part of Booster Fun, so that means that they're going to have the frame that fits with the plane that they come from. And these cards are not only going to have special frames, there's only going to be 33 of them, but they're also going to have some very special treatments. You can get them in either Halo foil, which we don't know what means yet, we haven't seen it, or Edge foil, or hold on to your horses, here comes Wizards overdoing their thing again, serialized cards. They're going to have a serialization that was the same as it was for Brothers War, out of 500. This is at least a rumor right now. I'm not sure it's completely confirmed. Hit us up in the comment section if you know otherwise. But this means that these cards are going to be very collectible, and they're really targeting the very expensive and very interesting cards.
No doubt that the Multiverse Legends are going to be absolutely stunning and beautiful cards, and they're going to be very fun to collect. Only problem is that Wizards again burning right through their reprint equity. So just as with the Retro Frame Artifacts, I'm afraid that we're going to see these cards really drop in price. And right now, if you're seeing people trying to get rid of their Ragavan or getting rid of their Edgar Markov, maybe you should just wait a moment, don't buy yet.
If you are enjoying this video and you would like to see more videos like it, please do hit that like button and subscribe button. Thank you for watching. As speculated in a previous video, we thought we might get battle cards, which is a new kind of card introduced into Magic the Gathering. We saw it on Atraxa Grand Unifier that she would have a card type called Battle that you could do something with. And it has now been confirmed that these battle cards are going to surface in March of the Machines. So it's going to be a double face card, so you can flip it, and it's going to have some sort of mechanic, but we don't know what yet. But you have an interesting speculation on what it might do.
I think that maybe someone at Wizards have been looking over at Flesh and Blood and seen defense reactions and attack reactions. I could imagine that these battle cards might have something to do with combat and might have something to do with attacking or defending.
Exactly, and I'm going to add my speculation that it might also be something that is going to help you be the good guy or the bad guy. So if you're playing Phyrexian, there's some Phyrexian thing that you can do with it, add some toxic, do some sort of shenanigans with it, or if you're playing the good guys, that you might be able to remove toxic counters, so it sort of helps you in this battle. But stay tuned, we will cover it as soon as we know what it is.
In March of the Machines, we're also getting all the 10 gain lands, and a gain land is a land that comes into play tapped and gives you 1 life. And these gain lands, they are also featuring heavily the invasion of the Phyrexians, because as you can see on this gain land on the screen, it's Bloodful Caves, and it hints that Atraxa is leading the attack on New Capenna. These lands are great for playing, they're great for filler lands in commander decks, and they're going to be great in standard where we're really needing those multicolored lands. The gain lands are going to be a great addition to this set lore-wise, and they're also going to feature this grand finale of the Phyrexian invasion in a really nice and colorful way.
Every new release, Magic does a lot of background stories. For March of the Machines, we're getting a ton of stories, and I personally really like that. We're getting 10 main stories and 8 additional side stories, and that will really unfold what's going to happen with some of our main characters trying to fight off the invasion. Story-wise, it's turning out to be a great set.
That was all the new stuff that March of the Machines are bringing to the table. They are also bringing some old new stuff, and this is Plane Chase cards. The Plane Chase cards are featured in the commander decks, and each commander deck is going to feature 5 old plane cards, and they are going to feature 5 brand new plane cards. And these cards are commander specific planes, and they're going to enhance the commander gameplay feeling. So watch out for those.
We have seen a lot of those praetors recently in all the different sets, and we're going to see them again in March of the Machines. We are going to have something new that combines the praetor cards and the Saga cards. This time around, it starts as a creature if you have a look at Jin-Gitaxias here, and then when you played him, you get to turn around and then you go to the steps of the Saga, and then you can actually go back to the creature cards. So I'm presuming that we're going to have all 5 of the 5 colored of the praetors in March of the Machines.
So depending on what these praetors actually do, and depending on what the Sagas actually do, it seems like really nice value for a card. I think this is going to be great, because if you need a creature, well, he's a creature. Then if not, you can just transform him and you can use the Saga powers. So I think it's going to be really powerful and really versatile cards. Also because Sagas have been a really beloved card type in Magic the Gathering.
So one last detail that was given on the pan was actually about March of the Machines Aftermath. They just confirmed that it will be a set of only 50, yeah, you heard it right, only 50 cards in this set. And we had a single spoiler card because they said it was very difficult to find something that didn't give away too much. And it is the Kenridd's Royal Funeral. That gives a little bit of a sneak peek about what we're going to see when we return to the wilds of Eldraine later this year.
And also, these cards, according to Wizards, are going to be heavily focused on lore. And there's only going to be 50 of them. So I don't know if that set is actually going to be worth buying if you're a hardcore player, but if you're lore interested and just like the art, like that one, this might also be for you. And speaking of liking stuff, if you're actually liking Phyrexians, you should really watch this video where we're hosting a little giveaway for the completed Phyrexian All Will Be One bundle.
Definitely, and you can also watch us unbox one at the same time. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.